and the Y.
Yeah. As best I could tell from this picture, it looked like this picture was taken right at the end, and it was just, hey, you're finishing up, why don't you three guys stand together and we'll take a final picture. Unfortunately, it is just poorly focused, so I would have zoomed in further, but you know what, it just turns into a blob.
Yes, and I agree with that. Yeah.
Don't know whose dozer that is. No bulldozer.
It's an old one, I know that.
Yeah. Next.
There's your two.
There's
the
the,
picture a little bit.
yeah. The demise of the UV is there.
I used
Burn 'em right there.
to see that from Don Ramsey's porch. Down across there.
Next.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
I knew I was coming to the end.
Now, we're not got to the end yet.
Oh,
Part
no.
one.
It's about time you spoke.
I don't need you then. Now, there was a lot of times with the rail gang, because we wasn't mentioned, because nobody knew how to take a picture when we went through with the rails. But we had flatbed trucks that we would take two men on a rail. We'd turn the rail over. The rail was good. Two men would hoist the rail about that far up onto the truck. There'd be two men on the truck, and they'd pile them so they were 5 high. Come all the way back through. And if the driver didn't pay attention to what he was doing, of course, you're on a cinder bed, road bed, a lot of cinder. He would get one side or the other too far, and all of a sudden the truck would go right down over the bank. So at that point, you had to unbind all your ties, push them off, get the dozer in there, pull the truck back up on the bed, carry the ties back up, put them back on the truck, bind them back down.
That's why you guys got all those big bucks.
And killed it.
Yeah, $1 an hour.
That's why they got all that overtime. I'm sorry.
No, they wouldn't give
I'm
us
sorry,
overtime.
Ron.
We'd come back the next day and get it.
How many times did that happen?
At least 2 or 3 times a week.
Seriously?
Yes.
Did you beat up the driver?
Oh, when that happened, he took off. We lost a lot of drivers.
Okay.
Now, what
It
kind of,
makes sense to me.
Oh, yes.
You know, I've run too.
Yeah.
now what was it, a straight truck or a tractor trailer?
No, it was a straight.
Straight.
It wasn't tractor trailer, hell, you wouldn't get
Well,
that.
that'd be terrible to back up
Oh,
all the way.
yeah, no, it is straight truck.
Oh, straight truck, okay.
Yeah. And, give you a couple stories about the UV. There's one that he can't remember. I do. Of course, I'm a lot bigger than he is, and that's probably why I remember it. We got together one day and went down to the roundhouse, went in and see what was going on, and we found his father's lunch pail. So we grabbed it, took it up, side there was a sand pile, we sat down, opened it up, there was a sandwich sitting there. So we took the wax paper off it.
No.
It was cut in half, then he took half and I took half, we both took a bite of venison. Oh, was that terrible. You remember that? You still remember that?
No.
Yeah,
The only thing you may have possibly liver. Venison liver, because they used to cook the liver too.
oh yeah, it was terrible. What we did is we buried it in that sand pile, put the lunch pail back, and we got the hell out of it. I don't know, did he ever ask you about it?
No, not that I can remember.
Yeah, we used to, old boy there, he was in charge of the pup cars, I believe. We go down there on the weekend and pull a pup car out of one of the little buildings, get it up on the track, and then.
They had hand cars.
Oh, yeah, we had them cars, you could, run, and we also, once in a while, we steal one of them good ones that had the motor on it, and we could take off and go like that with it. They'd catch us and give us hell. I mean, that was, his grandfather got us out of a lot of trouble. That's about it, I guess. About all I can think of. I do remember one time we went to Edmiston, jumped the caboose. I always liked to ride the caboose. Again, they told us, we're not bringing anything back, just the engine. You guys gonna have to walk back? Yeah, you tell us this all the time, that we Edmiston unhooked all the cars and got the engine on the turntable and turned it around. Goodbye, boys. Remember that?
I got a short memory, Ron.
Well, you know what's that? We walked home that night.
Wow.
From Edmiston.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you walk highway or did you walk
Train track.
track?
Yeah. Train
It's
tracks
not that-
was shorter.
But not that much.
No,
you know?
not that much.
But it'd take you through the swamps okay.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Now
And it
that-
was a lot darker too.
Yes, the bridge was a double span bridge, the big bridge that crossed the river down there,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
yeah. Good friend of ours used to go, we used to go up the top of that, walk across the top of it with the train going down through the middle.
Norm Wiggins.
Norm Wiggins used to crawl up through and crawl in the middle of it.
Yes.
He got stuck in there one year. Had a hell time getting him out. Finally got him out. But I guess that's about it.
Yeah.
Think of anything else?
No, I can't think of
You got a
anything.
short memory.
You guys were in high school doing this.
Pardon me?
I said you were in high school when you were doing the work.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Well, I hope we give you everything you wanted.
Any questions?
There'll be 100 of them on the way home, but I can't. It's great I've waited a long, long time for this. As a kid, as 11 years old, and not being in New Berlin a lot, but any time that, like my folks were at Halbert's, we were down over the bank seeing what was going on, me specifically, because I just loved the trains. I remember walking in, it was a Saturday, the crew was dinking around with 200, which its stall was basically on the right side as you're looking at the doors of the engine house, and they were in there, and there were some people doing this and that, and we just stepped in and nobody said anything, and stepped in a little bit further and nobody said anything, and within 10 minutes though of us being in there, probably as close to being to the back of the closed area, somebody was in there and they had a clipboard and stuff, and they were, boy, did they peel us out good, and so we took off and left. But I got a chance to get up in the cab of number 7, which was the last dead steamer, I guess, there, when Dad was talking to somebody once, just to look at all the knobs and things to twist and handles and arms and stuff.
1956.
And I never was down I was down in the yard one time when I knew that the O&W equipment was in there, but I never saw it outside. And I think I looked inside and don't remember seeing it inside either, but it had to be one of the two places, and it wasn't outside. But it was an interesting place, and I just always had to see that. In fact, when you guys took up the rails, before they cut off the end so you couldn't go north if you happened to have your car there, I wide my 68 Chevy Impala convertible on the Y and did it, drove, faced in, backed up the northern arc and came down the main line back down the drive. Just had to do it.
Just had to do it.
Just had to.
Cars on the rails.
Ron, did you get a
Huh?
chance to ride a
Cars on the
steamer?
rails?
No, I never rode the
Oh.
steam.
One other note,